Hey everyone, with LFM Season 9 right around the corner, I thought it might be a good time to check out the new cars available in rFactor2 that will be available for use on LFM. So on LFM currently, there is 6 series for everyone to enter into. You've got the Endurance Sports Car Championship races, you've got the Porsche Cup using the new Porsche 992 car, BTCC cars, the Tartus Open Wheel Challenge, the Cayman GT4 Cup for the rookies, and the Green Hell Cup, which is ran once a week. Looking on screen, you can see some awesome tracks in the lineup, some free tracks, also with some paid DLC content which you can purchase through rFactor. But today we're just checking out 2 of the new cars that have been added into the rFactor, which is the Porsche 992 Cup car and the Vauxhall Astra BTCC. If you enjoy what you see today, please don't forget to drop a like on it, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on track in LFM on Season 9. Alright, so here we are in the Porsche 992 Cup car at the iconic Nürburgring. Let's hoon it around for a few laps and let's see how it feels. Got a nice sound to it. Make sure our limiter's on. Force feedback, as usual from rFactor2, is absolutely beautiful. It's a really short first gear. Oh. Let's not lock up the tyres now. If I haven't mentioned already, because it's a cup car, you have no ABS and no traction control for assist. So it is a complete raw kind of racer. And it's all down to driver talent and skill, which I apparently have not a lot of. Easy. First lap, not a lot of heat. It's got a really nice sound to it, and the feel on the wheel, the force feedback, is really nice. It's definitely going to prove a bit of a difficult drive, that's for sure. Oh, there's a track limit. You're going to have to lift in here for sure. So if I'm not mistaken, LFM is going to be running a fixed series for this, the Porsche Cup, the Porsche 992 Cup car, so it's kind of going to be one of those series where everyone's kind of going to be on equal level, and again, it's going to be down to kind of pure driver skill and talent, really. Also, it's the first time doing Nürburgring in this game, and it looks absolutely beautiful at night. Right, just before our 50. Oh, that is very different compared to ACC. I've never done that chicane before. On ACC, it's not as a sharp turn-in for the first chicane. The dash, really nice and clean. I know everyone's got this whole actual replica of this dash now, but if you don't have it, you can't afford it like most of us. The dash in-game, in-car is more than well and good. Buggered up turn 1 there. It's definitely going to be an absolute challenge to drive this car fast. I know it's one of those cars that you can't really just jump in and kind of get the knack of it straight away due to obviously having no traction control or ABS, so it's going to be a very different drive from what I'm used to, and maybe a lot of you compared to ACC or any other kind of sim you've been playing. Unless, of course, you do Porsche Fixed Cup Series on iRacing. I know it's quite a popular series over there. If you do quite a bit of that, or you've done it before, then you're going to have a good time with this, but for the likes of me, and I think everyone else that hasn't done it before, it's going to take some adjusting, that's for sure. But it is a very enjoyable drive. It's very keeps you on the edge a lot of the time, so it's not kind of a laid-back racer. You kind of got to be really locked in to drive this. And I think obviously having 20-odd cars all around you without assists, etc., it's going to be a bit chaotic. But I think good chaotic in that sense. Alright, let's see if we can actually do this chicane properly. Let's slow it down at the 100. Oh, okay. I must have selected the wrong layout. Ignore that again. Unless that really is the chicane. Maybe that's the Grand Prix one I think I've selected by mistake. So, because that is a very sharp entrance to the first part of the chicane. Right, let's do one more lap. And then we'll jump over into the Vauxhall Astra BTCC car. So I think it's going to take some adjusting with brake biases and pressure in rFactor2. That's also a setting that you can change. How much pressure is required for 100% force, and I think I've got it on really light right now because it seems to be locking up when I'm barely pressing the brake. Got some nasty flat spots now that I can feel through the wheel, but again, another brilliant feature of rFactor2. Slowly falling more and more in love with the force feedback this game delivers. And just the realism in general, to be honest with you. I really look forward to getting stuck in with this car on the new LFM series that they've announced. I think it's going to be really good fun. Also, you can drive the younger brother of this car. You can drive the GT4 Cayman. That has replaced the Alpine series now, which I think is probably the best move that they've done, because the Alpine was fun, but it was a very interesting drive for sure. I think that GT4 Cayman is going to be a great little proving ground as well. But so far, absolutely excellent DLC. Absolutely excellent. This is going to be so much fun. Hooning around with others. There we go, we actually made the chicane this time. Only 3 laps later. And over the line. So again, didn't want to do anything fancy and show you guys the best times, etc., what to do. Just kind of wanted to jump in the car, show you guys what it's about. Let's jump into the Vauxhall Astra, which is the newest car added to the BTCC pack, and let's see what that's about. Alright, so we've got the car started. We are in the Vauxhall Astra, which is the newest addition to the BTCC pack, and we're at the nice, iconic Brands Hatch also. So let's hoon it around for a few laps, and we'll see what the Vauxhall Astra has to give to us. Now, the BTCC, if you've not done it before so far on LFM or rFactor2 on the public servers, unbelievable bit of fun. These are a very different drive to definitely what I'm used to. Completely all front wheel drive, so power input is very different. You can't exactly just slam the throttle on the exits or corners. It's a very fun drive, that's for sure. Very, very fun drive. Feels very nice though. I think they've definitely done a good job on the force feedback on these latest cars, and to be honest with you, all the cars in rFactor seem to be amazing with the force feedback. So I can feel the front end getting lighter as soon as I slam the throttle down. Steering wheel gets awfully light, so I can't exactly full throttle it yet. Got to wait for the car to be straight. Now we can. Nice simple dash view as well. Can always respect a nice dash. See how we fare on the fast right-hander. Very nice. Cut these curves. Feels very, very, very good so far. I think this is going to be great. And I think they've also done a BOP adjustment to all the BTCC cars, because I never did really do the second half of the BTCC season in LFM due to them adding the BMW, the 330i, I think it is, that got added to the game. I only purchased it as of late, so I didn't really get to do the second half of the season. But I heard that as soon as the BMW got added, it became a bit of a BMW fest. But I think they've balanced it out now. Just about held together. Burned my front left though. But I think they've done a BOP change, so all the cars should be feeling a little more equal. But this Vauxhall Astra feels very fun to drive. I think so far I've only driven the Hyundai and the, I think, is it a Kia? I think there's a Kia that you can drive. And both of them have been, oh no, not the Kia, the Infiniti Q60 I think it is. Incredibly fun drives, and this is definitely going up there with them. And I'm sure the BMW is too. I'll get around to driving that too. But if you have the BTCC cars and you don't have LFM, or you're not signed up to LFM, I seriously would recommend it, because you are going to be missing out on some good fun. But this is incredibly fun and great to drive. Seriously, these guys have done great work with these new cars. I know they're in a bit of hot water right now with the whole IndyCar situation, which I don't really want to talk about, because that's really Motorsport Games' kind of problem, not really Studio 397. I know they're owned by the big conglomerate, but we won't talk about that in this video. But yeah, so far these cars as a DLC, unbelievable, very unbelievable, and I'm not paid or affiliated in any way to say that. This is my genuine first impression of these cars, and this is super fun. Nice lock up there on both the fronts. Again, you got to be very careful, like the Porsche Cup car on the brakes. You can't just slam it into every corner. You got to really feel the car into each corner, and you can't go full throttle until you got the car straight, otherwise you're just going to understeer straight off the track. So it's a real test of your trail braking abilities and how good you are with your brake pedal, and also your throttle. How gentle can you apply and get a nice exit out the corners. All there, front left, really going for a bit of pain. Up that curb. Again, I am no professional driver. I just love playing rFactor2 and ECC and every other sim for fun, which I also do stream over on my Twitch channel. If you haven't checked it out, the link is below in the description. Feel free to check that out. Do a lot of viewer racing and that kind of stuff, so feel free to get involved with us. Around the last corner, gotta be careful, I took too much speed there. And we'll bring it over the line for our third lap. Seriously, good bit of fun, that is. Good bit of fun, this Vauxhall Astra and the Porsche Cup car. Seriously, good additions to this game. And I really am kind of excited for the future of rFactor2. I think if they continue in this direction with the help and support of LFM, also including more and new players into the player base, for example me, I think rFactor2 really has a bright future ahead of it. So yeah, superb job on the DLC, guys. Really good. Again, I'm not affiliated or sponsored in any way to say any of this kind of stuff. This is my general opinions of the game. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. I would appreciate it a lot. Feel free to check out links to my social media and my Twitch stream down below in the description. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I will catch you guys on track in LFM on Season 9. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.